Hello, 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 and happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, not that I do much to celebrate St. Patrick's Day these days, but at one point in my life, I lived in Kilburn in London, so Paddy's Day would have been, it's the Irish sort of quarter, if you like, of London. And yeah, we lived down Kilburn High Road, which was a bit of a notorious street back in the days where they had all the the Irish rebels and all that sort of stuff. But we used to hang out at Biddy Mulligan, can't say it, Biddy Mulligan's and the Irish Ballroom back in the day. So yes, I remember a very fond evening in those two places. And just down the road there was an all-night cafe, which back in the I don't know when was that? I was 21, so we're talking 32 years ago, 33 years ago. Um, yeah, it was unusual to have all night anything, so an all night cafe was very exciting. Not that I went there all that much, but yeah, it was still there, so it was cool. So yeah, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi, Eva. So are you from Ireland originally anyway? So are you big celebrating? Of course, it's a bit of a drinking culture, isn't it? The idea is that you go out and have the crack. Um, but yeah, but also Irish music, jigs, all that sort of stuff. It's fun. But yeah, not drinking these days, so things are a little bit different, and not really Irish jigging either, I have to say. But that might change again. Um, so how's today been? I've got to be honest with you. I I had a go with the kids' bong earlier on. They got a bong, and I don't smoke these days, but I thought, you know what? Yeah. And then, of course, I had it, and it's like really gets the back of your throat. It's not nice. Then I regretted it, but then I didn't, because then I was gifted with just a lovely wave of complete peace coming over me, and that feeling of I can't get it wrong. This isn't, I don't need to beat myself up about the choices that I make, because they're completely what I need right now. And I'm able to have a very relaxed, insightful evening journaling. And my previous boyfriend, we had a disagreement. Well, he took umbrage to something that I'd done. Didn't like a post that I'd written, and instead of talking to me about it, had a complete control drama and sort of ghosted me, really, cut me out of his life for a month. Well, sort of, it didn't say it was a month. It didn't say I'm done with you for a month and that was it. It was just I'm done with you, and refused to talk about it. And now he's sort of chilled out a little bit. Whatever it was, he's got over it. Um, and he's apologised. So we are meeting up on Thursday, and I've asked him to, as both really, to go through a number of exercises, a number of questions to see if we really want each other in our lives, and if so, what that will look like. So yeah. So I've been reflecting on those questions today, and actually it's a really good idea. If you're in a relationship, I would suggest that going through this exercise is good anyway, to help you connect better and really know what each other's wants and dreams are. Because when you do that, you can support each other and tell each other what you need from the relationship in order to make it work for both of you. So if you'd like a copy of the the, the prompts, the questions, then let me know and I can send it through to you. But he's open to answering them, and yeah, and it's about making your relationship more conscious and doing it on purpose, and really getting clear on what you want and what you need. So that's been really good. I feel very relaxed. I'm ready to go to bed now. I did get some work done today. We had some follow up from the workshop that I delivered on Sunday, which was a little bit last minute, but it wasn't a total disaster. We've definitely learnt some lessons, and we're ready for the next one, which is going to take place on the 3rd of April, which is a Thursday. I've decided I'm going to keep my Sundays free for me. So let's have a little rest, shall we? Take a nice big deep breath in. And when you breathe out, just gently allow your body to relax and really sink into the earth. Feel supported, like you're being held, which you are. And another big deep breath in, so it fills you up like a balloon. And then gently and slowly and deliberately allow your breath to go out. And we'll do the 3-pronged approach to feeling safe. So the deep breathing when the outward breath is slightly longer than the inward breath. Put a smile on your face and just tell yourself, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. As we're in this nice, calming, breathing space, let's say a little prayer for humanity on this St. Patrick's Day. Oh, yeah. As we're moving towards the spring equinox, and there's things are moving, it feels like they're moving quickly. So by incorporating breath work into our lives, we can slow it down. You don't have to take a bong in order to slow down, but it's a surefire way of elevating it for me, definitely. And I did do it with intention. I wanted to connect in with myself a little bit more, and I know it helps to do that. So it was the right thing for me to do right now, and I don't need to justify that to myself, but I feel I do. Justify it to you, maybe. So let's send connecting with your heart, breathe in through your heart. When you breathe out, almost imagine your breath is sending out healing waves, radiating throughout the world. Starts off with bigger here, but the vibes continue out because we are the center of our universe. So let's intentionally send out some love out into it. Nice. So, what was your intention today? I wanted to journal around my feelings. Also manage my energy. And I wanted also to have a look at my box of plates that I was wanting to spin, and I've started doing that. I think I've probably still got some more to add to it. But my intention for tomorrow, because I've got a free day tomorrow, because of course I was meant to be in the Isle of Wight. So, I've managed to change that. I'll change that one. I'm grateful. Yes, my intention is tomorrow. I've taken a brownie out of the freezer. I'm going to intentionally take that brownie to really connect in with myself and work out how best to manage the box of spinning plates that I want to spin, whether to literally hone in on just one at a time, or been, the more, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have a think tomorrow. So that's my intention tomorrow, and have a nice, relaxing day. And so what am I grateful for? Well, I was able to change the ticket for my ferry, because I'd already booked the ferry to the Isle of Wight. And fortunately for me, before we wanted to change our dates, they actually messaged me and said my ferry outwards had been cancelled and I had to take a later one. So when I phoned up and wanted to change it, because they'd cancelled it, I didn't have to pay the tickets. And I'm going at the end of April to the 1st of May, and that would have been more expensive. And no, it's not. So I am celebrating and grateful for that. And I had a very nice man called Carl on the phone, and we had a bit of a laugh. We definitely had a laugh. Oh, I forgot the laughter. Thank you, Gina. Yes, it's a big night, not a big night. So yeah, we did have a proper laugh on the phone, actually, because I asked him his name at the end, because I couldn't remember what he said, and he inadvertently told me his name was Gina, which was quite amusing. So yeah, we had a bit of a giggle, so that was cool. I also had a really good session with Carla this morning, and I went through the future visualization exercise, which is an exercise that I take my clients through for the Map to Wellness, and it's just such an uplifting, fun exercise to do. We get really clear on what it is that you would like, and create a future memory for yourself that you can not only visualize, you can feel into, you can be there in it. And having that is just, it gives you it helps you create that map, because you know where you're going, you can see your future in sight, and we create that in a lovely guided visualization. So if that's something that sounds of interest, let me know, and I can talk more about it, or we can go through it, and let me know if that sounds of interest. I've taken, how many people have I taken through now? Probably about four or five, and it's always so positive. It really is. Makes you feel good. How to feel better with a positive chronic illness. That was my workshop on Sunday. My one on next Thursday is how to stay positive with a chronic illness. And I'll give you a bit of a spoiler alert. It's actually the same workshop. I'm just seeing if more people are more, just changing the title to see if it's to see if that makes a difference. It's all just about testing and measuring, although of course we didn't really do much marketing for the last one, but see what resonates. I mean, I might ask in the group actually what they'd be more likely to sign up to, but maybe not now. We'll wait until after this one's done. I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow after I've had my contemplatory brownie and chilled out. So yes, let's have a little bit of laughter just because we can. I'm going to forgive myself totally for taking an easy route. That's what it feels like. I think taking a brownie, it feels like a bit of a cheat. You're not doing the work yourself, Gina. It's an easy fix, but it's an easy fix that I've made, and they're really tasty. So I'm going for it, celebrating that I can. So what am I grateful for? Oh yes, I'm grateful for changing the tickets. I'm grateful for the great conversation I had with Carla. I'm grateful for Zach giving me some of his bong. This evening I was part of a Facebook group. It's some like UK camping healing retreats or something. I don't know. I don't remember being I don't remember how I got into the group, but I did, and they were having a Zoom meeting tonight, and that felt really aligned. They've got um, an inner child healing camping retreat in Wales. It is South Wales on, I want to say, the 9th of May. If you're interested, let me know. It's only, I mean, it's quite small. She says there's no more than sort of 30 people there. It's really about being at one with nature, and they do a few workshops and some healing modalities, and it's £120 per person for the weekend. That's 2 nights, 3 days, and kids go free, dogs are welcome. So it's like, that seems right up my street. So I'm definitely going, and I'm going to see if I can bring some people with me as well, because it just feels they were just such cool people. So that was really felt like an aligned action, and I wanted to do some sort of retreat this year, and that feels accessible and fun and nurturing, if I'm honest. So not sure about my inner child stuff. There's lots of evidence to suggest that when you've got a chronic illness, you've got, the root cause could well be unresolved trauma or blocked emotions, and the inner child work can really help with that. I don't feel like I've got any or I had any major traumas, so that's not, and I've always struggled a little bit with the inner child work, so I would like to go a bit deeper with it. So this seems a perfect opportunity, and if I'm honest, I think I've invited Tim to come because he loves camping, he'd love it, and I know he's got something, I know it would help him, basically. So I had a good day. It feels really good today. I am ending on a bit of a high note, but yeah, that's good. I've enjoyed the journaling. I've enjoyed getting clear on what I want, and that wasn't as easy as you think either. Just getting clear on what is it I really want out of a relationship, and how much time do I want to dedicate to it, and what do I love about you at the moment, and what annoys the fuck out of me at the moment, and just get it all down. And what would I like to change, if I could change anything, and let's discuss it, because you don't know how aligned you are really until you start digging the questions a little bit more. So it's a really worthwhile exercise for anybody to do. That's what I'm grateful for. Nature. Well, me and Sophie went out for a little walk this afternoon. Didn't go out this morning because Liam and my ex and Zach took Sophie for a walk, and I didn't do a Monday's Mindful Moments today because I went to do it when I took Sophie out earlier and realised I'd left my phone at home. So we just watched the birds and felt the air on my skin. It was nice. It was nice and cool, but not cold, which was nice. What did I ingest today? Well, I made myself a tomato sauce. I had some fresh tomatoes on the vine, the big ones. So I made a tomato sauce, and then I've got this, it's like a free from pasta made out of chickpeas. They don't really taste like pasta, and they're not very nice on their own, but actually mixed in, and I mixed the sauce with, I whisked it up, and then I fried up some mushrooms, and I had one, smoked mackerel and chopped that up in it. Actually, it was really tasty. It was nice. I was happy with that. And I also, for my tea, I had, or dinner, whichever one you want, this is my second meal of the day, I had poached egg, and roasted vegetables and avocado salad, which was really tasty as well. Now, what I'm not quite sure about is I'm still eating nuts like you wouldn't go, like they're going out of fashion. So it's like, I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to have to do some journaling around this, and I haven't done that yet. Maybe that's the thing. Journal about the nuts. What's going on with the nuts, Gina? Why is it every time you go into the kitchen, it's like a trigger for having something out the snack cupboard, and my snacks have gone down. Dates would have been my favourite. It's just the desire to have something sweet, and a nut is not really sweet, but it is a little bit. So journal on the nuts. Journal about nuts. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what, and I end up eating them, and I'm not hungry. It's like, but once I start on them, they're a bit moreish. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. So yeah, maybe need some reflection on that one. That's what I've ingested anyway. What have I been telling myself? To be honest, after a couple of days previous where it felt like my legs and balance were getting stronger, today it didn't feel like that. I'm not sure. Maybe I've overeaten on potatoes. Not sure if that makes a difference, but I don't have masses of potatoes, and over the last couple of days I've had quite a few in the way of chips and fried potatoes and things. So maybe it's that. Just trying to think of what's different. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's that. Can't think of anything else that I've done differently. Didn't overdo it particularly at the weekend. Didn't even go swimming. So I haven't been swimming since Thursday. I've been doing my exercises still, but this morning I couldn't do as many stand-up, sit-downs, and I was able to do a few without support, but more. I was able to do more yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. Legs felt a little bit harder. But what else am I telling myself? Well, this evening after the bong, I'm telling myself I can't get it wrong, and I can fully trust my own choices. I always make the right choices. I always make the right choices. And I think that's the big realization that I had today, that actually we do always make the right choices because it's the choice that we make. So it's the right one, isn't it? But it's, yeah, there's so many different options, I suppose. There's always part of us that thinks, if I'd done that other thing, would things have been easier or better or more productive or more valuable or whatever? But I don't want to be wasting my energy thinking about what I could have done if I had my time again. But we haven't got our time again, have we? Or not that we know. So I'm telling myself I can't get it wrong, and I always make the right decision. And just enjoy those decisions, even the ones that don't quite pan out the way you would have liked them in the moment. Enjoy them anyway. Blignite my happy, blignite the happy in me, Blignite, blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder, and every day with glee. Blignite, blignite the happy in me. Breathe deep and consciously, laugh just 'cause you can, ha ha. Intend to be happy, intend to be grateful too. Get out in nature and ingest wonderful food. Tell myself all's well and remind myself to say everything's happening for me. I'm enjoying what's coming my way. So blignite my happy, blignite the happy in me. Blignite, blignite the happy in me. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.